Hello, fellow collectors. Today we'll be taking a look at DC Multiverse Deathstorm. Now, this Deathstorm is part of the Atrocious line, and as we see here, he comes with one accessory. He does have a card, but my card is in the card pile. So, as we look at his accessory, it is a Death Lantern, all in silver, not to be confused with the White Lanterns, which is all in silver. So you can use this for your White Lanterns if you have one. So as we bring in Deathstorm for a closer look, we can see he has this translucent flame on the top here, which is very nicely detailed. On the back, we have this outfit that looks like it has been burned or has been through an ash pile, which would suit the death motif for this guy. Now this is Firestorm that has been resurrected. Ronnie had died, so they brought him back. All right. Him and Professor Stein, all in one form. So it's very nice details in the figure. As with all McFarlane figures, they are very nicely sculpted and detailed. Now, as far as articulation, this guy can look up a little bit and down a little bit, as you can see here. He can turn left and right. The shoulder pads here are popped up, so they might get in his way if you don't have the skull popped up a little bit. And then, speaking of that skull, look at that face sculpt. Isn't that nice? Definitely took something from Spawn and brought it in here. As far as the arms go, they do come out in T-pose. They could rotate around, but the shoulder pads get in the way. But they do have a bicep swivel, a double bend in the arm so he can stroke his flame, and he has this wild-looking hand here on this hand that can rotate all the way around. The other one is just a grabby hand that has a little hole in it. As far as ab crunch goes, he does have decent ab crunch and can twisty on the waisty. He can do a pretty good split. He does not have an upper thigh, but does have a double bend in the knee. Now, he does not have swivel in the boot, but his ankle is on a ball joint, so he can get pretty good rotation around with that. Now, as far as with other figures in the line, he does come in at the normal height. We will bring him in here, stand him uppins. And we'll see that he does come in right about a little over 7.5 with the flame. Is more 7 3/4, approaching 8. So that means he will be taller than the Taskmaster. He will be taller than G.I. Joe Classified. But he will be online with Superman Multiverse, who falls down. Look, on the ground. All right. So what are your thoughts on this guy? Yes, if you like the lanterns, you love the Lantern Wars and all of those things, this is a great figure to have on your shelf. Unless if you already have the versions from the DC Direct, these guys have more articulation. I will give them that. So this is clearly the better choice because it is the most updated choice. So you can find these guys. They're actually going on sale. I've seen them at Walmart for half the price on some of them $12, $15. So go to Walmart, check them out, see what you can get. As always, guys, like, subscribe, and keep collecting.